name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, back live and direct from our state-of-the-art studio here at the VIP Sports Office, presented exclusively by mybookie.ag. Shout out to MyBookie. Little overcast day out here in Las Vegas, thank God. Hopefully we can get a little bit of rain. It's been hot as a pistol. Only thing hotter out here lately have been my games. For you people that's just tuning into the VIP Sports Podcast, this is a spinoff of my show Money Talks I had on CNBC, which brought you into my life of the best sports consultant money can buy. This show is all about sports betting. It's my job to teach you the ins and outs of the business, show you what the line is, help amateur sports bettors learn what sports betting is all about, and showing novice and experienced sports bettors how to actually make money instead of lose everything they have. That's what you're going to get in this show. We don't preview every single game. If you're looking for that, watch ESPN or something else. This show is all about how to make money betting sports. There's more money in sports betting than any other investment in the world. Like I said, people work all year long to make 10% in the stock market. I'll show you how to make 300% on your money in 7 days. How's that sound for you? July 25th, 2019, podcast number 226. And we got big dicks for your bookie mouth coming up today. Our show every Thursday night. Every now and then it's on a Friday when I'm hungover, like I am a little bit today. Smoking a joint big as a log yesterday. Roll down the fucking rolls window. Well, I forget how thick they are and how tight that they roll up. So I'm going to ash my joint out the window. What happens? The cherry comes back, fucking sticks out the window and stuck on my fucking face while I'm fucking driving in the fucking double R. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So what do? I grab it and pat it and burnt the fuck out of myself. So shout out to that triple OG Kush. Sometimes it is a little stronger than what you're ready for, and maybe I shouldn't be smoking in the double R. You know what I mean?
Battle scars.
I don't do it very much, but with what I'm going through right now, I just needed a blaze to elevate my mind a little bit. You know what I mean, paparazzi?
I know what you mean.
We got a great show for you guys today. We're going to do a little recap. We've been on fire lately with the first fives. The umpire matchup behind the plate.
Unreal all year long.
80% situation. Take that, Kelly Fake Tits. Kelly Vegas. Kelly my nuts, sweetie. Like I said, I'm on fire right now. Men lie, women lie. Results don't. If you guys have caught the last 4 or 5 podcasts, I brought a couple clients on. Obviously, the last couple weeks have been slow because of All-Star break. No one's listening to sports right now. No matter what people think, when there's not sports on TV, Sports Center isn't all that exciting, is it, Poppy?
No, it's not, but anybody listening to our podcast is definitely making money with the free golden nuggets we've been dropping.
I've been giving you gold. Guys, it doesn't matter who's here, who's talking. You know, I'm the star of the fucking show. I did this show to help you guys. Doesn't matter if it's Poppy, Skip, a sexy model with her tits out. The show is all about sports information and making money betting sports. So it's all about the money. I don't give a fuck about nothing else because making money with me will allow you to buy anything else that you want, so you ain't got to worry about it. Plain and fucking simple. Advertising opportunity, Poppy. What about these people that want to advertise with us?
Well, if you're watching or listening to the podcast, you own a small business or work at a company that's interested in getting involved with this booming sports betting industry, send an email to advertising@vipsportslasvegas.com. We'll get back to you with all the information about advertising with us.
Want to give a shout out to the troops. I don't know why I haven't done that ever since, what was my number one sponsor before I got with Podcast One?
Armed Force Radio.
Armed Force Radio Network. Shout out to Armed Force Radio Network.
Yep.
Shout out to troops. Shout out to everybody out there in the armed forces, period. Thanks for supporting our country. Allows me to talk some shit, smoke some weed, and run the most successful sports consultant firm in the fucking world. Allows me to be a good dad, give my kids things that they deserve, and allows me to make people a lot of fucking money. So shout out to the troops out there. Keep it up. If you guys need to make some money while you're gone, give me a call. I know how that bullshit goes. The wives get a little horny sometimes. They sneak over to the neighbor's house. Sometimes they don't pay the mortgage. You guys give up so much to join the military, and some of the stories are so drastic. That's why my boys Five Finger Death Punch give so much to the veterans, because when you get out, all they do is piss on you. You lost your house for fighting for the country. You lost your wife. You might even have lost a limb. And then they don't give you shit. You know, you got to...
You've taken on a few clients pro bono for free, helped a lot of guys who came back, didn't have a lot of money, and put a lot of extra income in their pocket.
Absolutely. But the guys that I help, though, Poppy, remember, it gets to a certain level where if you're only sitting on a certain amount of money and you got $500 to your name and you're trying to bet, the first thing I'm going to tell you is you shouldn't be betting.
Right.
Go buy some fucking groceries and do your thing.
Right.
You know, you have to have a bankroll to bet sports with. It can't affect your personal life, and you got to treat sports betting like a business. The formula for success in sports betting is money management and discipline. What that means is betting one game a day, not every day, and betting the same amount of money on every game. And if you guys out there are purchasing through the internet, or you're dealing with another company, and a guy gives you a minus $2.50 game, no offense, you got to be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. People keep telling me, stop calling these people stupid, but if you sign up for a service and a sports consultant gives you a minus $250 or a minus $300 game, do you think you need a sports consultant for that?
Absolutely not.
Shout out to Hawaiian Dave. Who the fuck says they're a professional sports consultant, gives out 2 games a day, and they're both minus $3, but you claim to have inside information? Right, can you fucking tell me what type of inside information that is?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And you can absolutely put my balls in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Guys, Steve Aroni, a.k.a. The Killer. I deal with players, coaches, CEOs. During college here, by the way, college starts in about 28 days?
Yeah.
College football's right around the corner. Guys, I know what hotels they're sleeping in, how long they were delayed in the fucking airport, how the bus ride was, every fucking thing, and I still lose. So, guys, I pay millions of dollars for information throughout the year, but more importantly, it's all about who I know. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and don't ever fucking forget that, dude. And some little dick dude sitting on a computer in fucking a shit fucking villa in Mexico definitely isn't mingling with any fucking players. You know what I mean?
No.
You're more worried about what club you're going to. You know what I'm saying, little dude?
Yeah.
And you claim to be a world-class sports bettor, but you're not even allowed in a casino.
Right.
Not because you made too much money, because you were a fucking fraud giving out fake-ass fucking numbers. Yeah. Boss up, little dick. And shout out to all you guys out there that want to win. You don't want to sign up for the service that's giving you minus $2 games because they don't know shit.
Correct.
It's all about value in baseball, underdogs, first fives, totals, etc. You know what I mean, Poppy?
I know what you mean.
Let's get into the show, guys. We're going to do a little preseason, Major League Baseball, weekend marquee matchups. I got a game today on a 1 to 10, that's an 11. Game that's going to knock your socks off. I'm talking about a barn burner.
That's the kind of game I want. A barn burner.
I mean, that's the type of game you're looking for, correct? Type of game that's going to be over in the first 5?
Yes.
How many people in this industry have recorded me? I mean, you've seen when the show is out, motherfuckers stalking me, recording me. How many wannabe guys in my business, these fake guys on the internet, are using my lines?
A lot. A lot. We've had guys call here.
I mean,
not realizing they're calling here using your line.
Oh, my God. Guys, at least send a motherfucker a gift basket or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's my job to teach you to get better and better and better. Just don't imitate me and act like you're me. There's only one Steve Aroni. You know what I mean? Anyway, UFC 240 we were going to talk about, but honestly, I don't give a fuck about UFC. A lot of people talk about they like making a lot of money, and I've won a lot of money in UFC, and UFC my nuts. You got small limits, a lot of steroids involved, a lot of different situations.
A lot of big lines.
And a lot of big favorites that I'm just not my... Remember, a real sports consultant is looking for value.
Right.
Remember when this first information came out back in the day with Lefty Rosenthal? Remember, it was all about, you know, I got a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy. Remember, it was all about inside information. I'm going to fix this game. I'm going to tie this coach up and tell him to lose, or I'm going to put a curling iron up his ass. Guys, That's where this business really came from.
Yeah.
Inside information. When you were rating horses, how many fucking horses were getting stabbed to fucking till their heart fucking blew on steroids. Guys, get into fucking reality. This is all about inside information and value. Not some fucking dude throwing you a game or some marketing guy. These guys call you through text and email claiming to be world-class handicappers. They're world-class marketers. They don't even have an office. You're sending them $99. They're setting you left and right because you want to get a text message. Spend the 10 minutes and talk on the phone and deal with someone real who's licensed and bonded and whose company does $15 million a fucking year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. You're looking for a free pick, go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. We have packages for all size, shapes of sports bettors, plain and simple. You're watching the podcast on YouTube. I'm going to start having a little live chat room opening the first airing of our show going forward, Poppy. So, you know, you want to join in on the conversation every Thursday evening. We pre-tape the podcast. What time is it right now, Poppy? 1:19. Podcast will come out about, what, 6?
Yeah, 6:15.
Something like that. So I'll be able to live chat each week to mix it up with you guys and talk about whatever's on your mind. You want to talk shit, you want a hater, you're on my dick, you want to be me, you want to compliment me, you appreciate what I've done, we've made a lot of money together, you like my style, good or bad, come in and holler. Just make sure you come correct if you want to talk that shit, because I will slay you like a dragon. You know what I'm saying?
They have no idea what they're in for.
And the guys that want to support me and get better and learn how to be better salesmen and learn how to motivate yourself and uplift yourself and make more money and accomplish goals you never thought you could, I'll still help you and I'll show you how to get to the next level all day long, bud. Anyway, make sure that you subscribe to YouTube. Once again, the views on YouTube are disgusting.
Yep, come on,
the last
guys.
2 weeks, it's no big deal because nobody was listening to sports. But, you know, 12,000 subscribers, fucking 5,500 average views,
Right.
should be at least 100,000 and a fucking million fucking. It's just fucking ridiculous.
And we got some things coming up, guys, when football starts, some changes to the show, some new formats, some new segments and stuff. So, you know, tell your friends, really get watching the show. If you haven't been here, check it out because things are
You
going
know
to
what? I got to stop talking about the haters because there's so little amount of them.
Yeah.
It's like I need to be talking to my guys that follow me,
Yeah.
that's been with me from day one, and all the guys that put the comments in. Thank you for supporting
Yes,
us.
thanks,
We're
guys.
always going to support you in return. I got your fucking back. I'm going to keep you motivated. I'm going to keep you excited, and I'm going to keep you on your toes like you're playing third base so you can get that fucking money. Life is like the hot spot playing third base. You got to be on your toes, and you got to be ready to go. You don't take no for an answer, and you keep yourself around motivated people, even if you're in bad times. Even if you've been in dark days, the sun will come out sooner or later. I promise you that. Bad times don't last. Tough people do.
Yeah.
All right, bud?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Anyway, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram at VIP Sports LV. You could direct message me with any questions. I'll get back with you immediately. Do want to give a double shout out. Want to give a shout out to the Aria Resort and Casino.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to give a shout out to the Cosmo for being a part of our 3-day run for a total of $211,000.
Yeah.
Bookie Killer strikes again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I committed a 211 on the Aria and Cosmo over the weekend, which was very, very exciting.
Did they put a wanted poster up for you?
I don't know. I just heard the call on the radio, 211 in progress at
Uh-oh.
fucking Cosmo. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to the D. Bolognias out there that came into town. Shout out to Niagara. We had a great fucking time and made a lot of fucking money. You know what I mean? Absolute Blowout Winner gear. Guys, if you haven't got an ABW shirt, go to the Absolute Blowout Winner website and copy one of the shirts. It doesn't matter what the fuck you do. You got winners and losers. Which one are you? Absolute Blowout Winner represents you no matter what it is. Whether what job, what genre you are, you're a winner in life and you're a winner at everything you fucking do. Make sure you rep that brand like a boss. And like I said, go get that money. AbsoluteBlowoutWinner.com. Pick you up one of those shirts so you can boss up like all of us do out here in Las Vegas. You got winners and losers. Which one are you? Let's talk about a little NFL.
Ready for it.
As you guys know, next Thursday, August 1st, Denver Broncos will face off against the Atlanta Falcons in the NFL Hall of Fame game on NBC. The spread is Atlanta -2.5, over under 35. Don't forget, throughout the last 10 years, under in the very beginning of preseason has always been where the money is. However, last year was an exception.
Correct.
They were scoring gigantic numbers last year. However, I knew that because preseason has many different things that I'm going to tell you guys about. All right. I know you're excited about preseason, and that's why I kind of need to let everybody know you got about a week left in baseball to make a nice little bankroll so we can get into preseason. And I do want to let you know they have limits in preseason, but there is a lot of fucking money to be made in preseason football, plain and simple. The practices are open to the public. We get the playbook. We know what plays they plan on running. Are they working on offense? Are they working on defense? Are they looking to get the field goal kicker out there every time on fucking third, fourth down? Are they running the running back? Are they looking to go to their slot receiver? What is it that they're looking to do? And the information is there. It's like taking candy from a baby. Preseason NFL winning percentage is a lot bigger than NFL through the season, for sure.
Well, year after year, you and Skip have always said that. You know which players are playing, how long they're playing, and the information that you guys can get. I mean, that's what you're a specialist at. That's why you make the kind of money you get.
So here's what I'm going to do right now for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to build a bankroll for next Thursday. Call now, 877-220-6540. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you 7 days of my owner's selections, which are games that go for $500 a piece for $200. It's called Bankroll Building System Time. I'm going to build your bankroll for preseason football. And I tell you what I'll do. I'll also throw the Hall of Fame game in absolutely free. So call right now, 877-220-6540. Here's what I'm going to do. 7 full days of owner selections, $200. I throw the Hall of Fame game in absolutely free. You're not getting anything better than that. $200 to work with us for a week, build a bankroll for football. You're in a prime position. Don't miss out. Take advantage of the promotion right now. I guarantee you, as a businessman, as well as a gentleman, you won't be disappointed.
Well, 7 days.
Well, fuck, you should call and pay me $200 just to talk to me and get motivated. You know what I mean?
It's a hell of a deal.
Goddamn, you're able to talk to me. You're in good shape, my friend, is all I can fucking tell you. But anyway, look forward to the Hall of Fame game. It's not going to be that all exciting. Is that a game that you bet gigantic money on? No, but preseason is. Major League Baseball segment. Who's that brought to us by, Poppy?
That's brought to us over by our friends at mybookie.ag. We all know that watching sports is fun, but it's a hell of a lot more exciting when you've got action on the game. You've heard us talking about mybookie.ag for weeks now, and it's one bet you'll be happy with the whole year long. Created by online gaming pioneers in 2012, MyBookie vows to improve the sports betting experience where so many other brands have failed. Year in and year out, MyBookie.ag has promise of excellent customer service and fast and easy payouts. With in-game live betting and the most rewarding player perks in the business, MyBookie is the place to put in your action. And today, MyBookie.ag is offering a 50% deposit bonus on all new accounts to jumpstart your bankroll. Simply log on to MyBookie.ag today and use the promo code VIPWIN50, all one word, to collect on the industry's biggest bonus incentive. And make sure to follow BetMyBookie on Twitter and Instagram to get the latest odds and props as they are posted. Whether you're an expert or a rookie, you should be betting at MyBookie.ag. And remember, who you're betting on is just as important as who you're betting with.
Shout out to my boys over there at MyBookie. Poppy's repping that shirt over there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, we're going to get into the fucking show now. After all, you guys are looking to make money. You're looking for those golden nuggets. This is what you're watching the show for. This is the #1 sports betting show in the business. You won't find any more winners. You won't find better breakdowns. And you won't find inside information like I give you. Plain and fucking simple. Anybody can read a pre-read from Scores and Odds and act like they know what they're doing.
Right.
Shout out to the Hawaiian. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's do the weekly update. What do you say, Poppy?
Let's go over it.
On Monday, the overs went 9-0.
You bet the overs that day. You had a great day.
9-0 the overs. Wednesday, unders went 13-3. Favorites 11-5, which goes to show every guy on Monday that thought they were the shit betting the over, that came back and bet it again on Tuesday, lost their fucking ass. So once again, you got to know what you're doing, and you got to know how to pick your spots. Because usually, and I want to make this very clear, and you guys know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, you're either an over better or an under better.
Right.
You're not one of those, if you're not a professional like myself,
right,
because I learned this over the years, you're either a guy that bets something in the over or something in the under. You don't bet an over in this, under in that, this and that. And that's what the fucking problem is. You got to pick your spots and know what to do.
Right.
Because if you're going off trends, you're getting killed. Because you had 13-0 or 9-0 Monday to the over. 13-3 to the under the next day.
Just threw it all back.
I mean, are you telling me that the guys that bet all the over didn't bet the over the next day?
No, they went right back for the overs.
So got to be very, very careful. Gambling is tricky. These sports books don't keep expanding for no reason. Sports betting isn't becoming legal in every state for no reason. It's because there's a lot of money to make for the state because these amateur sports bettors and guys that think they're pros lose day in, day out, week in, week out. And even if you have a good week or year or month, you have a terrible year.
Yep.
You got to know what you're fucking doing. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fuck these bookies. They don't call me Bookie Killer for nothing. You know what I mean, Poppy? My job is to take care of you guys. So here's the question. Is this an example of why you shouldn't react, like I said earlier, after an under went 0-9 on Monday or 9-0 the next day?
Yes.
No, I don't think you should overreact.
No, I don't think you should overreact.
But, I mean, it's a common thing.
Yes, it happens. I mean, it happened 2 days later. They went 13-3 the other way.
So my point being, guys, is you got to pretty much not only pick your spots on the totals, but you're not looking to bet the fucking board either.
Correct.
Remember, we're betting a game a day, not every day.
That's what I was going to say.
Like, even if we, like you had the over on Monday. Well, there were still 3 winners out of the 13. There were 16 games. 13s went over. There was 3 overs. If you're picking your right spot, you still could have hit your over. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, if you're betting 16 games, you got more of a problem than just betting overs.
That's a fucking fact, guys. If you're one of those listeners that were like, I was on every one of those overs, Steve, on Monday.
Yeah.
You're a degenerate, and you'll never make no money, and you'll be broke by fucking Friday. You know what I mean? Game a day, not every day. Anybody that's giving you 3 games a day, 21 games a week, mathematically, you don't have a chance in the fucking world of making money. And there's no information out there. If you're playing parlays, no offense, you're a sucker. Parlays are for suckers and fucking hoes, okay? You can't get rich, and you can't. You show me a successful parlay guy rolling around in Ferraris that's self-built millionaire from sports betting, I'll suck your fucking cock on the next podcast. Now, there might be a trust fund kid out there or some guy that lives with his mom that has $1 million in the bank. Nobody that was a self-made millionaire from sports betting like myself, because you can't get there betting parlays. Some shit I was doing at 14 years old over at Arizona Charlie's.
Yeah, you're going to hit once in a while, no doubt, but in the long run, absolutely not.
Let's recap. 3 weeks ago, we talked about the San Francisco Giants, Poppy.
Oof.
The result, Giants are 17-4 straight up since June 30th. Anything else I can tell you guys? I told you, get on San Francisco, 17-4 straight up since the June 30th. San Francisco's now 2.5 games out of the top wild card spot.
Yeah, amazing run they've been on, that's for sure.
Yes, they have. Will they hold it up? Are they going to be strong in the playoffs? Not no, but fuck no. Weekend series games that guys, this matchup right now is even tough for a guy like myself because I've been making money off both these fucking teams. Yep. New York, as you guys know, weekend series, New York at Boston. Now, New York smoked Boston last time they played in London, which, by the way, I told you correctly. I predicted Yankees to the over in both games. I think there was about 80 runs scored total in both of those runs.
You were all over that.
So, we went out to London, told you guys you can't show your heart in this game. Bet the overs. Double-digit winners on both of them easily. Let's go over some trends in this matchup, guys. Last game when I told you New York was a lot hotter than Boston at that particular time. I would have to say they're a little bit more evenly matched right now. Boston has a little bit more swagger back than when they played in London, and Yankees have actually taken a step back, and they've went through some long games. They're a little tired right now. Yankees still better team, but right now they're pretty much evenly matched. Let me give you some trends. New York Yankees, 29-12 to the over on the road. So if you're a Yankee fan, pick them at the right time. Bet them on the fucking road. Don't just bet them because you're at home and you're at fucking the game and you got 29-12 to the over on the road, guys. Yankees, 5 straight overs. I mean, on paper, that's telling you, get your fucking money with the over.
They just played Minnesota, 2 top home run hitting teams, 2 top 5 innings over teams. And, that's exactly what
you got to keep in mind. There's a lot of runs scored right now, especially with the juicing of the balls.
Yep.
These runs are fucking outrageous. Boston, 14-7 to the over in their last 21 games. So if you want to take Yankees on the road, Boston to the over in the last 21 games, I mean, you're looking at a high 70% stat there to the over, guys. So for all you guys that are, I'm going to take Boston, I'm going to take the Yankees, wake the fuck up. Look at the total. You don't have to bet the side, okay? Right. Friday, San Francisco at San Diego. Now, San Diego was on my hit list. I've told you guys we made a lot of money on them. I do want to be officially the ones to tell you they're not on my hot list anymore. Even though they're still playing a little strong, their superstar run and all that's coming to an end. I'm not saying that they're going to lose, but they're going to go out of beast mode. They're a little bit tired, and they're a little bit beat up, Pop.
Right. That's a spot team that you talk about. When to play the spots, and that's why they need to call.
What do you think San Diego's strongest asset right now? Obviously, their offense is what's got them here, but what do they got going for them right now?
You know, they're a hit and miss team. They're a young team, and here's kind of where they're starting to struggle. It's getting to the time now where playoff, you're on the bubble of making it or not, and I think right now they're showing why they're not going to be a playoff team. But they still have, their offense that you just talked about, so it keeps them in games. But is this a team that's going to be able to go off against playoff teams right now and win series? I don't think so.
Well, in the future, they better, because it's all San Diego got.
I
We were just out there last weekend. Their team, all their teams jump fucking ship on them. So, they need to get the lazy ass San Diegans off their ass so they can go support them and go to the games. You know what I'm saying?
I love the ballpark. I love the city. I just
So
don't
does
think
Skip.
this team can. I just don't think it's a playoff team yet. But hopefully in the next couple of years.
All right. Well, anyway, San Francisco swept the Padres, by the way, in San Diego at the beginning of July. Okay, which wasn't that long ago. Here's some trends, guys. Giants 9-1 in their last 10 road games. San Francisco 17-4 straight up in their last 21 games. Here's some trends on San Diego. 12-3 to the under in their last 15 games. San Diego 2-7 their last 9 home games. I mean, guys, it ain't fucking hard to tell, guys. This looks like a San Francisco situation all day long, huh, Pop?
Rice Aroni.
Goddamn right, the San Francisco treat, along with supporting the rainbow out there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You got to support the rainbow or you'll get beat the fuck down out there.
Yep.
You'll have a lynch of about 30 motherfucking gay dudes beat your motherfucking ass, huh? I'll never forget, man, when and like I said, you know me, I'm cool with everybody, man. I ain't got no problem with gay people, whatever. But I laugh because, when I was in the penitentiary, years ago for telemarketing, whatever, something I did not do, I promise you, worked for a company, wouldn't snitch. You guys know my story. Anyway, ended up doing a few years in prison, and I got to meet a couple thugged out gay guys. One of them, a 6'5" black dude that was an all-star basketball player named Star. Motherfucker had his hair all curled up, will dunk on you sideways and beat the fuck out of you. So the reason why I was laughing about motherfuckers beating you up and mobbing you is because shout out to everybody in the feds, FCI, Phoenix, Safford, TI, Lompoc, MDCLA, everywhere they took me on my diesel therapy, but I did most of my time in Phoenix and Safford. Shout out to everybody. Keep your head up out there. Won't be long till you get home. But shout out to Star out there in Phoenix who was doing 30 years for selling dope. A straight gay dude in the penitentiary that will play basketball, dunk on you sideways, beat your motherfucking ass. So, yeah, that was a little weird seeing that one right there.
Yeah.
If that motherfucker wasn't so feminine, he might have been taking some ass. You know what I mean? But in the higher levels like Phoenix, you got motherfuckers with 60, 70 years. He didn't have no problem. You know what I mean? There was plenty of candidates in there that he was rolling with.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Shout out to the Rainbow, San Francisco. Let's do some trends. Friday, Dodgers at Nationals. Now, Washington heating up a little bit, Poppy. What's going on here?
They are. Washington's been playing really good baseball the last month. Max Scherzer just had a little bit of an injury setback, but he's scheduled to pitch today. So that's their main man. Let's see if they can get it going. But as a team, they're playing really good baseball.
Dodgers, let's talk about them. They're still giving them high lines. I don't like the price on the Dodgers, and I never have. Talk to me.
I agree. I mean, the Dodgers, they got a great pitching staff. They've got a good team, but they don't always put up the runs, and that's what scares me a lot. When you're minus 230, 250, 280 on a team that you're not necessarily going to get 5 or 6 runs out of, that scares me.
Who needs to step up over there and start getting some hits and hitting some home runs, Poppy?
The whole team. But, you can't count on one guy, Bellinger, to just sit there and hit home runs. The whole team needs to get it together, hitting a few more dingers and getting on base.
You feel like their superstars are performing?
Bellinger, yes. The rest of the team, maybe not quite up to what they should be.
So then if Dodgers get their shit together and start playing to their capacity, they could do some damage, huh?
They could do some. They're definitely a candidate to go to the World Series out of the National League.
Let's talk about Washington. We did say they're hot as a pistol, but this is a team that gets hotter and colder than a prostitute's pussy at a club throughout the night. You know what I mean?
That's true. A lot of Washington's problem is relief pitching. When the relief pitching is good, they're good. When the relief pitching is bad, they're bad. And I mean, that's pretty safe to say about a lot of teams, but specifically the Washington Nationals, when their relief pitching is good, they're a really good team. But when it lets them down, they are really bad.
That is a fucking fact. Guys, like I said, I gave you Yankees, Boston. We went over San Francisco, San Diego, Dodgers, Nationals. Check out the trends. And these are the games you need to be putting your money on. Fuck everything else. Nats, 7-1 in their last 8 home games. They're getting the job done at home. Nats are 16-3 to the under in the last 19 games. Let's do some trends on the Dodgers. LA, 23-12 following a loss. Me personally, even though that's a good stat, I don't give a fuck about that. I never have, I never will. Dodgers, 5-5 in their last 10 road games. So here you go, guys. Nats, 17-1 at home. Dodgers, 5-5 on the road. Hello? Might want to bet the Nats at home, huh, bud, if you're going to take that series.
Right now.
Dodgers, 8-3 after 1 day's rest. Dodgers off Thursday and Friday in Washington. Now, this game should be a marquee matchup. I think in this situation right now, Nationals will probably take 1 game in this series.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's sweeping this series, that's for sure.
Neither one of them are playing to their top potential, but
No.
neither one of them are playing horrible. I'd have to say the better team right now, though, is the Dodgers. Shout out to everybody out there in L.A. Yeah. And top unders. Let's do a couple unders as well. I got to give you guys some totals because, like I always tell you, when you see these top matchups, I mean, guys, you're talking about the top teams in Major League Baseball. Yep. Dodgers, Nationals, New York, fucking Boston, San Francisco, San Diego's not a top team, but like I said, they're totals that you can't deny.
Correct.
These stats right here are for real sports bettors that want to make real fucking money.
Yep.
You know, last thing you want to do is listen to some guy in line who fucking stinks like shit, lives in the sports book, and he's telling you who to bet on. I don't think he'd be sleeping in the sports book with a pair of shoes that have 500,000 miles on them and a shirt that smells like shit if he was making money. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
They're there for the free hot dog. You know, they can put that hot dog and shove them up their ass. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, Houston Astros have allowed just 18 total runs in their last 8 games. Houston is 7-2 to the under in their last 9 games. I would say if you're going to fuck with Houston, to take the under for sure. They're still not that team to put big money on yet. They're getting their shit back together. However, it's crazy because when you rate this team on paper, they're fucking 5-star.
Yeah, I mean, well, with Justin Verlander and pitching as good as he has, Garrett Cole, Chad Morton, the top 3 pitchers over there, really, really good. And then, you know, they've had some injuries and thrown in some younger guys who have spot started. But with that top 3 rotation, I mean, that's why they're getting the job done.
Here's the bottom fucking line. I'm going to just get to the point and give it to you guys so you ain't got to play no fucking games. You want teams that are going to win to the under? Houston Astros. They're 7-2 in their last 9 games. Washington Nationals, 16-3 to the under in their last 19 fucking games. Padres, 12-3 to the under. That's only an 80% stat. No big deal, guys. Could you use an extra 19 units? Don't wait till it's too late to call. 877-220-6540. We got 7 days to build your bankroll for preseason. Take advantage of the promotion. 7 days, owner selections, $200, and I throw the Hall of Fame game in absolutely free. We're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to show you how to get a little bit more of that scratch, that squirrel, that paper, that provolone in baseball right when we get back, right after the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. First half of the show, we gave you 4 or 5 teams breakdowns on the under. We're trying to teach people that you don't necessarily have to bet with your heart or a top team to get money. There's plenty other options like first fives, over-unders. Not to mention, guys, over-under is a much better value than you're going to get on a normal game anyway, unless you got really good value on an underdog. We also said in the first half, if you're dealing with a sports consultant that claims to be a professional sports consultant and he's giving you games minus $2, $2.50, and $3, he is not a professional. Hey, remember the one dude used to say, if you did this, that, and the other, you're a redneck?
Yes.
I think we're going to come up with a new statement. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so.
If you take games from a guy that says he's a sports consultant that's minus 250,
You're an idiot.
you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Huh?
I like it. Sounds
if
good.
you buy games through text message and email, you're an idiot. I mean, I'm going to make a segment like that, huh?
There we go.
I'm just trying to help you guys get your money. Listen, there's new sports bettors and amateur sports bettors every day. When I came out with my show, Money Talks, 5 years ago, there were 22 total consultants on the internet. Today, there's 33,000.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Everybody and their mom thinks they're a sports consultant. And the thing that's crazy is some of these guys that have their marketing plan down, that are doing the text messages, and they have a real good system of stalking people like the insurance companies. If they say no, they send them another text. If not, another text. If not, another text. If not, another text. These guys are actually making money, and they're fooling people left and right. People are spending money through websites without even talking to somebody. If somebody did text you, the guy should at least eventually want to talk to you after a winner if he's anything, have a conversation if he's anything even close to being real. You know what I'm saying? But guys, know who you're dealing with. They got to be licensed and bonded. More importantly, you got to talk to them. I work with you on a one-on-one basis. So let's talk about who's hot right now, Poppy.
Let's do it.
LA Angels, 4 straight wins. Angels have only given up 17 runs total in their last 8 games. So, 18 games to the under. They've given up 17 runs. That's averaging a little bit less than one run a game, Poppy.
Yeah.
So, once again, I wouldn't say who's hot with their wins. I'd say who's hot in the total. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They've only given up 17 runs. However, how much are they scoring?
Well, the question for the Angels is their next 7 games are against Baltimore and Detroit. Can you see the Angels going on a hot streak?
Yeah, on this series, yes, I do.
I do as well.
So I will ride with you on this one. Even though they're hot as a pistol on the totals on this one, I would probably take the LA Angels in the next couple series as long as the line's right to get some money and ride those 4 straight wins.
Yeah, Detroit just became the worst team in baseball.
Maybe Major League history.
Yeah,
they're right there with the bad news Bears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had not won back-to-back games in over a month and a half. Now they're playing in Seattle, and I think the Angels are getting hot at the right time. They're going to face a couple of weak teams, so if they want to make a push towards the playoffs, right now is the time to do it.
Look for the Angels, guys, hot as a pistol. St. Louis Cardinals, believe it or not, 4 straight wins. 10-2 in their last 12 games, but be careful. They lost 3 games against the Houston Astros this weekend. Astros are 7-1 their last 8 games, but Houston is 4-4 in their last 8 road games. So, certain teams. Now, is Houston going to be a top competitor at the end? Yes. They're going to be right there. They usually come on strong. And do they still have a chance of winning the World Series? I mean, abso-fucking-lutely. On paper, they're the best team out there. Realistically, right now, who wins the World Series, Poppy, the way they're playing right now?
Right now, I think in the American League, you got Houston and New York. One of those 2 teams will go. And out of the National League, I tend to say the Dodgers are going to go.
Okay, I like that. Guys, these are teams I don't want to see on your ticket at all unless you're betting against them. Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers are both 1-9 in their last 10 fucking games. I do not want you to bet Colorado. I do not want you to bet Texas. If anything, go against them. 1-9 in their last, that's 2-18 between the 2 of them.
These were contenders who are now showing they are pretenders.
Listen, if you're going against Colorado and Texas, you're 20-2. You're 18-2 in your last 20 games.
And doing much better than that because they've been favorites in several of those.
Hold on. 16 units. When's the last time one of you guys picked up 16 units out of the last 20 games?
I don't see any hands raised.
Now, I guarantee. Guys, let me help you get this fucking money. Pay attention if you're going to bet. You work too hard for your money to just fuck it off. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's talk about UFC 240, Poppy. Who's the main event?
The main event has Max Holloway defending the featherweight title against former lightweight champion Frankie Edgar. The odds on the fight has Max Holloway a big favorite at -410. Frankie Edgar, the dog, is +340. On the women's side, you got Chris Cyborg against the undefeated contender Felicia Spencer. Cyborg, a huge favorite, -$6. Spencer is +450.
Well, that was exciting, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait.
I mean, you seem so excited about Cyborg and Spencer. It's not even fucking funny,
It's
huh?
my birthday that night, and I mean, I can't tell you what I'm going to stop my plans. Just to
Super
watch
Saturday for you that night,
Yes.
huh?
Oh,
The
man,
big
I can't
4-0. Well, you should drink a 40 of Old English because it's your 40th birthday, dude.
Yes, yes. I think I'll sit back and just stay to watch UFC.
You're 40. You start out with a 40 ounce of Old English or a Colt 45 to begin your morning.
Okay.
By mid-morning, you'll be feeling fantastic.
Okay.
Move over to, go grab you a 40 a week, get high, elevate your mind a little bit, and like I said, go into the night one step at a time. You know what I mean?
My daughter wants to spend the birthday with me, so she's taking me to a soccer game, and then I'm going to spend the nightcap with my friend from the United States Postal Service.
United States Postal Service. Let me find
Yes.
out you're fucking a mailman.
Yes.
You're the one that's supposed to be
Woman.
delivering, not her, dude. Well, let me ask you, does
told
she
me.
deliver?
I deliver the package.
No.
That's what you told me to tell her.
She's the mail courier. Does she deliver, yes or no?
She delivers.
The special delivery or just delivery?
Well, it's my 40th birthday, so hopefully
Homie,
special
the way that
delivery.
you're talking, she should have already blown your mind. So she hasn't did the reverse cowgirl on you?
Not the reverse cowgirl
She
yet.
hasn't sucked both your balls at the same time?
We haven't gone that far
She
yet.
hasn't tongued your asshole a little bit on the way down on accident?
No, sir.
No sucking your toes?
No sucking the toes.
That
But-
she is
but-
not
but
special delivery, dude.
No, no,
If anything,
she-
that's
she-
like 3-day delivery.
She's very special.
That's more like Pony Express, bro.
Okay, Pony Express.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you to ante up a little bit out there, sweetheart. Yeah, you gotta. No wonder you're not all excited and over Jessica yet, man. You're just having normal missionary sex with these girls, or what?
No, we'll save that for another
You gotta
show.
reverse crab these hoes. You know what I mean? Put
the-
that move on them.
The Michael.
That side saddle.
The Michael Jordan is still.
Michael Jordan,
Michael
bro. You're
Jordan.
coming out like an old ass retired fucking Muggsy Bogues.
Not the Michael Jordan of what we've.
You got to
discussed
hit her
before
up
is
with the
still there.
windshield wiper. You got to get her off a little bit, hit a doggy, maybe poke her butthole a little bit with a thumb or something, just to wake her up, see what she, You always got to test the waters.
All right.
If she's really clean, you rub around a little bit when you're hitting doggy and then accidentally thumb her asshole a little bit. If she backs off it like, woo, but doesn't really say nothing, you keep going, try it again.
Okay.
If she's like, no, stop, you don't got a good one. If you got another one that's pushing back, letting that thumb in a little bit more,
All right.
you hit the pussy for another 6-7 minutes, and then you might want to get to the ass.
All right.
You know what I mean? Just to knock her socks off.
I'll take your advice.
Well, I mean, that's how you get a keeper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She won't go nowhere. She won't call nobody else.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Anyway, Manny Pacquiao, shout out to Manny for taking all that money and going right back to the Philippines with it. He got the win. I truly believe that the first round, even though it wasn't a drop knockout, him being able to put him down was the difference in points, for sure.
It was.
And I told you guys, that's my game. I said it would be a very evenly matched fight. We predicted no knockouts, and the distance was the way to go. Looks like that's what happened. Manny says he wants a rematch against Floyd Money May. The question is to me is, do you think this fight might happen? Well, considering I just talked to him, 3 minutes ago?
Literally 3 minutes ago.
Not no, but fuck no. Floyd, like he told Pat Manny, I left your fucking fight before it was even over. I wouldn't even have came to your fucking fight. However, I was part of the promotion, so I wanted to check on my employees and my workers to make sure my money was getting ran the right way, considering he's a billionaire entrepreneur businessman.
He saw Manny in the ring once. He defeated Manny and made himself a lot of money. And
Correct. Manny fights because he still needs to take money back to the Philippines. Floyd fights when he wants to. Plain and fucking simple. And the way that Floyd looks right now, he's happier than he's ever been. The dude looks younger than ever. He's happy as fuck. And he's living life of a billionaire with no cares in the world. So is that fight happening? Absolutely not. Floyd's legacy will be 50-0. There's a reason why he spent all that money patenting and trademarking all the 50-0. And that's pretty much what's going to be. Anyway, guys, like I said, get excited. I know the sports betting business has been dead lately. I know guys are tired. No one's really excited about baseball. I don't get excited about baseball, but guess what?
Money.
Real sports bettors don't watch the games anyway. This is a fucking business, and that's what a lot of you need to fucking grasp your head around. Do not treat this like a degenerate. You don't watch the games and let it affect your family. Anybody that's doing this the right way does money. Here's the formula for success: money management, discipline, and treating it like a business. It's a numbers game. As long as you win more than you lose, that's all that matters. You're going to lose. But as long as you're winning 3 games to every one you lose, I never met anybody in my life that didn't want to go 6-2 every week, week in and week out. Bottom line is, guys, you have 7 days. Call 877-220-6540. Take advantage of that promotion. $200, 7 days of owner selections with the Hall of Fame game thrown in absolutely free. Make sure you cop one of them ABW shirts so you can show everybody about you being an absolute blowout winner, because that's exactly who you are. Remember, stay motivated, stay excited. We're halfway through the year already. Let's make this second half of the year the best year you've ever had. Whether you went through a divorce, whether you went through a new job, whether you're at the same job and it's boring, reinvent yourself. Get re-excited. Change your haircut. Buy some new fucking clothes. I'm about to do the same fucking thing. One thing about me, I practice what I preach. That's what people love me in my sales room. I'll never ask anybody to do something I can't do my fucking self. And that's the problem with a lot of you 5-star fucking owners. You come out of your office in your cashmere sweater, you sit down in front of your salesman, you tell them what needs to be done and how they need to do it, but yet you can't execute it and do it yourself. Then you go right back in your office and expect them to do shit, and you wonder why you don't get the results that you're looking for. Any self-made millionaire knows you got to be involved in the business to make sure it gets to where it gets. Then once it's successful and the blueprint is there, you can slide managers in to do it. However, you got to be focused and keep your eye on the fucking prize. That's how life is ran, and that's how it needs to be, plain and fucking simple. So, with that in mind, let's do whatever it takes to have the biggest fucking year we've ever had. Let's stay focused, grind yourself, and for all you owners/managers, make sure you show your salesmen. I'll never ask anybody to go sell 3 news if I can't prove it myself. How many fucking times have I had meetings where I go out there and pound some people out? What do? I go get on the phone and show them right then and there. Fuck all the bullshit, and that's how it needs to be. So guys, let's make this the second half of the best year we've ever fucking had. If you haven't been involved with this company, you've been waiting to sign up, you want to go from crawling to balling, call me. I know you could use a second income. Maybe you need a new car. Maybe you got to get your granddaughter college tuition. Maybe you got to get your own kids fucking clothes, food, and tuition. I will help you make a second income. After all, everybody could use an extra 6-7 figures every fucking year. And another thing, you work too hard for your money to fuck it off. Don't let these imposers and fucking fraudulent guys fool you with all the bullshit on the internet and social media. These guys on Instagram and Twitter all have fake likes, they all have fake followers, and they all have fake fucking views. You see on my Instagram, verified, you can't do all that shit when you're verified. So make sure you stay aggressive, make sure you stay focused, check out our Instagram, check out our Twitter, VIP Sports LV, but more importantly, check yourself up and sign up for a fucking new income. You deserve a better life, and I want to make sure you get it. On behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the company, we love you. Thanks for stopping by, paparazzi. And remember, don't let the players be the only ones that get paid, guys. Fair enough?
It's Steve Stevens, I bust your bookie head open. Split it to the white meat, I ain't joking. Me and Dirt Bomb in the ghost float. Straight OG like that kush I be smoking. It's way too potent for rookies to come hit it. A little white girl around, I might sniff it. Poppin' bub in the club, so twisted. My pops keeps telling me to go get it. So I'm at the sports book, betting big on the Clippers. I'm talking about 5 figures, I need a few shots of liquor. Might need another zipper if the bomb play me. Fuck around and put a $500,000 on Tom Brady. When it comes to betting sports, Steve Stevens a beast. Need a certified winner called VIP Sports. Got too many felonies to ride around with my Glock, so sure to keep it since I got shot in Vegas like Pirate.